Diversity is a difficult word to define in our ever-changing society. Diversity now encompasses racial, religious, cultural, all kinds of differences. It's present in all environments, but it's particularly relevant to the environment of a pediatric speech clinic. For this presentation, I'll be covering the 4 themes that we were required to talk about in our paper. So the first of these themes is cultural diversity. Cultural differences can manifest themselves in different ways, but one that is common to the speech field are English learners. When working with English learners, I'd recommend using the research-based cognitive academic language learning approach, also known as the CALA model. This plan follows 5 steps: presentation, practice, evaluation, and expansion. The second theme of the paper is trauma. As a general practice to sort of cover all of these different types of trauma, turn your office into a safe space. Play calming music, open a window to refresh the environment, dim the lights using sheer fabrics. You could have beanbag chairs and books available to create a comfortable environment, as well as a place where the child can go if they could become overwhelmed. These are really simple but effective ways to make the child feel safe and mitigate negative behaviors. The third theme is intervention. An emotions chart is another simple way to address how a patient is feeling that day. At the beginning of a therapy session, ask the child to identify the facial expression on the chart that's most similar to how they're feeling that day, and that way you can kind of gauge how the child is feeling, how you should go about providing therapy during that session. They're also beneficial in speech therapy because they provide opportunities for children to learn pragmatic, emotion-related vocabulary and grammar, which can be particularly helpful, especially for children on the autism spectrum who struggle with understanding their own emotions. The final theme of the paper is human relations. An SLP wants to create good relationships with the clients as well as with the child's parents or guardians. With the patient, don't get frustrated. If they feel like you're frustrated with them, they'll feel like they can't trust you. Be consistent in the way you handle negative behavior. And also in your positivity, give praise for what the child has done well. If you need to fix something, frame the criticism in a constructive, positive way. Don't focus on what they've done wrong. Focus on what they can be doing to improve. I've included an example of a progress report that can be sent home with the child every month or week or even after every session to let parents know how their child is doing and what they need to work on. The primary goal of an SLP should be to give the highest quality of care possible. I hope that this plan will allow speech pathologists to understand the great complexity and beauty and diversity in their field. In the words of African-American poet and civil rights activist Maya Angelou, "In diversity, there is beauty, and there is strength." Thank you.